I'm going to be making ink on it today. I'm going to make walnut ink from my favourite tree. It's an ancient recipe that's been used by countless artists throughout history. So let's get moving on it. These are walnut shells left over by hungry squirrels, but in fact it's the pithy exterior that we will be using, the fleshy outer casing, which I left in a bucket, a whole load of them, as you can see, in a dark shed. So they've been there for a whole year, and they've started turning black. So when we boil this up, it'll turn into the most luscious ink. So it's incredibly staining, and that's why I'm wearing rubber gloves. So the other things you're going to need are a big pot. You're going to need something to strain the mixture through. So that could be a muslin. I've got an old t-shirt here. You need a sieve, and I've got some alcohol, which is preservative, and it will prevent the ink from going mouldy. So I'm now going to start putting these kernels into the pan, and we can get started. So this is what the kernels look like. Because they've been in a shed for so long, they're already starting to turn sort of inky. So I'm now going to pour in some water to try and cover them. And I'm going to boil them for 18 hours. That's quite a long time. So as soon as it starts to boil, I'll turn it down so that it can simmer. So what I'm going to do is separate the pulpy husks from the shells. So here it is, separated out. You've got the shells that we're not going to use, and you've got the pulp that we're going to be pushing through the fabric. As you can see, there's a lot of ink that comes out of it, and we don't want to lose any of it. So I'm just squeezing this through an old t-shirt. You can use anything, it could be an old sheet. I'm now going to reduce down the liquid to about half. So you need to keep an eye on it. And once it reaches boiling, I'm going to turn it down. But you want plenty of steam coming off it, and then you'll end up with a lovely, perfect ink. So this is the reduced ink. As you can see, it's reduced down quite a lot, so it's got a lovely consistency. And what I'm going to do next is add some alcohol to it, just to stop it from going off. So this has got about 4 ounces of alcohol. I've put vodka in here, and I'm now going to add the finished ink. So this is the finished ink. It's got the alcohol in it, which will preserve it. It's beautiful consistency. So I'm going to pour it into some jars, all ready to use. So this is what looks like. This beautiful walnut ink.